Make us pay for things we don't need for kids we didn't want.
Fishing nets.
Yar, just plastic, which is healthier than what you find in the ocean.
Auction! No cameras. Ooh, first item up for bid is always a favorite, lunch with Principal Skinner.
Don't buy it. I bought one last year and it was crap construction.
Shh. Do I hear $50?
Eccentric widow. For this masterpiece, I bid $1,000.
$116,000. And our windfall is all thanks to our dear new friend on the phone. Why do I believe everything I hear in a British accent?
He has thrust upon us the motley of the tomfool.
Honor your son's enormous debt.
Why, of course. Even if I don't have a legal obligation to pay, it's clearly the right thing.
Your work last night.
Really?
Nope, fooled again. I'd say you were dumb as a post, but at least you can put...
And I have been since I was hung by my armpits in a North Vietnamese prison.
I didn't know that.
Oh, the list of things you don't know. You tell him, Seymour.
Some guy said to some dude with a beard, "Death to tyrants!"
You mean Booth and Lincoln?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm expecting an important call, and cell phone coverage in here is, spotty.
Right there? Oh, yes, I'll hold.
So, you are the so-called Breakfast Club.
Wrong room. We're the Fight Club.
God, they never went on to do anything since. So, Simpson, you'll be studying with who was a president who was an actual cowboy.
I'd act like I'm interested, but inside, I'd be bored.
That's as good a place to start as any.
Bring themselves to control themselves. I believe they are. My opponents do not.
Hey, we're heading to the hospital.
Ah! I'm mad at you for some reason.
But I'd like to learn more.
You know, I hate to say this, Bart, but the library is about to close.
Really? I wanted to learn more about trust busting.
Believed you could learn from books, but he also believed you can learn just as much from the out-of-doors.
I thought teachers only went outdoors to smoke and...
So far.
Well, when horses poop, they don't stop. They just keep walking.
Yes. Well, here's another fun fact for you.
Head with horse poop and atheism. In all these years, I thought I was unteachable.
Let's stop talking now.
Life.
Please. I went through my TR phase in first grade. Now I realize that the greatest Roosevelt is Franklin.
Boulder.
And all them family dynasties. The Kennedys, the Bushes, John Voight and Angelina Jolie, Mayor Daley and his...
Riders charged up San Juan Hill and liberated Cuba.
Cuba C! Castro no!
I love Teddy Roosevelt because... And...
Bully, 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 bully!
I'd be glad to have you boys join our experiment. Look at him, boys. He is the canary in the coal mine of a dying empire.
You're in my coal mine now, bitches!
But I loved reading It's Cool to Cry.
Well, it's not cool to cry. Boys need to explore. Roosevelt visited the forest and lost a pair of his trademark spectacles. This weekend, we set forth in search of those spectacles.
This place is as beautiful as the side of a Coors beer can. The kind my dad used to leave in the bathtub.
You know, Bart, mornings when I miss my Rosemary the most. She sure looked good in a pair of jammies.
Roosevelt spectacles!
Ah, nicely done, Muntz. On an unauthorized field trip, and look what happened. He got some bumps and bruises and a thistle in his britches. What is the big deal?
Because I lost the case.
I'm gonna take you for every peso you got.
How did she know we get paid in pesos? You, boss.
Just drive. Maybe it...
Bart Simpson,
Chalmers would actually take us out to see the rocks.
you can see the rocks on page 32 of your science book.
You are looking at a man who was not good enough for the worst public school in America.
Well, what would Teddy Roosevelt do?
So
Chalmers back his job.
Here's.
Marge, I parented.
That's great, homie.
Come have some ice cream on a brownie.
Later, Lou. Mother thinks there's something suspicious about all you boys having a meeting in this treehouse.
Well, Dad, since you are taking an interest in us, maybe I should tell...
I'm considering taking drugs. Would the school advise for or against that?
Oh, strongly against or suffered.
Oh, yeah.
Late 90s model. Coffee stands on front seat, stacks of resumes in back seat.
What are you doing?
Taking over the school, with all the kids inside.
What? I'm telling Mom.
Great, you can call her from the closet phone. Yo, Teachwads, the Brotherhood of the Spectacles has taken over the school.
Oh, no, please. Don't make us start our weekend early.
Suit yourself, we all rubbed it with boogers.
Dan.
Willie, break it down. Copier, Willie, stay your tractor.
You can't just turn her on and off like that.
Leader Bart Simpson.
He's not a bad boy. He had a teacher who finally got through to him, and they fired him.
You are ordered to immediately evacuate the school and then return to school where you belong.
I need to know that Chalmers will be taking...
Time for you to stand down, son. When I met you, you were nothing more than a thick file of infractions. Now I see a young
Group of Muppets can take Manhattan. Job restored.
Increase in title?
Fine, fine. You're super-duper-intendant.
And it's beautiful!
Oh, my God. Millhouse, did you take your nap?
Does it look like I took my nap?
Night at the museum.
1 or 2?
Take your pick. You can't go wrong.
Let's go. Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car with a pistol on my hip.